guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is not a date or time specific reading. Whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you, it may be your message at that time. But as a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone, so just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. So, I have been evacuated. I was in the path of Hurricane Ian, who has taken a turn to the south. But you know, you make plans and you got to go when you got to go. When they tell you that you got to go, you got to go. And so I am now in a place where I'm probably in a safer structure, so yay. But I'm probably going to get more of the decidedly uncomfortable aspects of the storm than I would have if I had just stayed home. Gonna be honest about it, but you know, best laid plans. You do what you gotta do. I do have my little new kitten with me, Leo. That's what made me leave, because I thought him staying through a hurricane would traumatize him more than several days in a hotel with other traumatizing sounds and experiences. So he's very interested in tarot and has been taking lots of interest in the keyboard. So I'm going to do my best to keep him off the computer. Please bear with me. If you're new to the channel, my apologies. This is not how things go. I'm usually on camera, but I am here reading for those who have been following me, who are subscribers and supporters, and I just want to keep moving with the energy, and bringing you your messages always makes me calm. I know that sounds sort of counterintuitive, but it does. So here we go. All right, I'm going to do the best I can with the setup and the layout that I've got. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So some insight coming in, or maybe a big truth or epiphany. What's the challenge? It may bring healing. Whatever you're learning, whatever insights you're gaining here may bring healing, but that's the challenge. Can you heal from what you learn? In your unconscious awareness, the Five of Pentacles. So there's some kind of either... What did I say in the morning musing? I felt you may be estranged from your person. So for some of you, it will feel like abandonment, or you've been ghosted or left out in the cold. For others of you, there's issues around how you're being valued or devalued, as the case may be. But in any event, I feel like the challenge is, with what you learn about it, how do you heal from it? In the past, we have the Page of Wands. So that is sort of leading me to believe there may be some player energy afoot. Maybe somebody who was in it for the minute. Pardon my nails here. Like, I have lost nail polish and nails in this relocation. Anyway, I feel like normally the Page of Wands would be some good news coming in, but here it almost feels like, based on what I'm seeing or what you need to heal from, that it may have been somebody that was a little bit more casual about things than you were. Yes, in your conscious awareness, the Nine of Pentacles, you're on your own. I like the Nine of Pentacles for you here, because in your conscious awareness, you know that you've got everything it takes to draw to you your creature comforts, the things that make you feel stable and solid and grounded and in your power. She's very autonomous and independent. She might want someone, she does not need someone. And that is the benefit of that energy. In the near future, we've got the High Priestess. So that would be, what does your inner knowing tell you? What does your intuition tell you? What signs and synchronicities are coming in? I named the channel after this card, right? The High Priestess, Awakened Priestess, is all about tapping into what others don't hear, what others can't see, making sense out of the signs and synchronicities that help you rise above difficult circumstances, right? So the message from Spirit here is about reconciliation. That's really nice. Hidden energies, your person may be seated in some regret. This is about the past, regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. It's hidden from you, but I have a feeling that this person feels way more regretful about things as they have unfolded than you think they will, in your hopes, or than you think they do. In your hopes and fears, Queen of Wands, and the outcome position is beautiful Ace of Cups. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say. Queen of Wands can go either way, but I feel it's another sort of energy shift into your full power and your magic, into your sovereignty even, but we'll wait to see what the clarifiers have to say. Ace of Swords, Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles. There's the Nine of Pentacles again. So I get the impression here that there's something you haven't given up on or you're not ready to let go of. And to some degree, you might be willing to take steps in a new direction. The Fool here is coming through as something more optimistic, even though you're on your own. You're almost gaining power from it. That's why I like the Queen of Wands in your hopes and our fears. You're gaining power from your independence, gaining power from sort of not being tied to someone who may have not valued you, right? But now you've got new boundaries. The Four of Pentacles is about, holding on to something, but with a sufficient amount of self-protection. Notice that center pentacle is covering the heart chakra. So for some people, this may be about improving boundaries. For others of you, it's about holding on to something you're not quite ready to let go of, which makes sense with the Six of Wands, right? And for others of you, it's about looking before you leap and really assessing any potential danger. So the Four of Pentacles can be that self-protective energy that sort of modulates the behavior of the Fool. I hope that makes a little bit of sense, because you do have a challenge around healing something here, right? So you don't want to kind of leap into the unknown without having some self-protection mechanisms in place. Five of Pentacles. There's your Ace of Cups. So this is, in your mind's eye, at the very least, the love of a lifetime, a gift from Spirit. A wish fulfilled would be that this is the love of a lifetime. Look at the bookends here of the Five of Pentacles. Wow, Libra. You could be here as a cross watcher. That's fine. I feel like, my God. Whew. With the double hit of the Nine of Pentacles and the double hit of the Five of Pentacles, I feel you've been sort of outcast or cast aside. That's the phrase, cast aside. Whoever did this is regretting it. They may have played you, or you may feel you were played. They regret it. There is beautiful energy here from the Ace of Cups that we'll see where it's headed in the near future. But I feel like you really thought this was the one. That was the wish fulfilled. But it ended up that either by this person's complacency, which is the reversed energy of the Nine of Cups, or by some emotional imbalance, you were kind of cast aside or abandoned to some degree, left out in the cold is the interpretation, the general interpretation of this card. But I feel like even if you were devalued by this person, it did not impair your vision of your own worth and value. So that's a good thing. You're holding fast to your own sense of independence and autonomy. I might want someone, I don't need someone. If they don't want me, F them, right? That's kind of how it's coming through, which is so Libra, I can't even, because I have a stellium in Libra, 3rd house. I swear. I even have Mars in Libra, and my attitude is, you don't want me, you're going to give me shit, goodbye. I like, ain't nobody got time for that. So that's the energy I'm picking up from this. How funny. Page of Wands in the past. Two of Pentacles. This was someone who was wishy-washy with you. You waited for some measure of sincerity. I'm not sure that you got it. Interesting with the Eight of Pentacles. It was something I think you were willing to work through, but like they didn't get off the fence. This is someone who probably showed up when it was convenient for them or when there was something in it for them, but they never got off the fence. They were sort of torn or indecisive in the moment in 3D. You would have worked through it if you had received some message of sincerity. I don't think you got that. I think what you got was a whole lot of nothing other than this Five of Pentacles energy. I feel this person came in fast and then left faster. That's what I see here. I am working with angles that I'm not normally used to working with. Bear with me, especially if you're new. Seriously, stay with me. You'll see me on camera. Guys, go into the comments and let them know, let the newbies know that I give really good readings face to face. I just can't do it at this moment. But I need to read. I need to read. Okay. There's a need to speed. There's a need to read. Nine of Pentacles. King of Swords. The cool, aloof, distant. Sorry for the lighting, the sheen on it. Wow. You've been waiting for this person, Libra. Wow. Patiently waiting for the twin. This is someone who's been very elusive. Probably. I'm not going to say that they don't have good intentions, because this King of Swords normally is of high caliber, high standards, integrity, honest, and all that. But in their lower expression, that King of Swords can be elusive, can be cool and distant, kind of clam up and leave one feeling very left out in the cold. So the fact that the king that we have is the King of Swords makes perfect sense for what I'm seeing here. It doesn't mean they're not the twin. It doesn't mean they're not the right person. It means you're waiting for them to warm the F up, for them to come towards you and to make their intentions clear. King of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords, right? That's what you're showing up in the energy with this. Like, just tell me the truth. Just give me the truth so that we can either heal this and move on, or heal this, like move on from each other, or heal this and move on together. Yeah, wow. That's all I got on that. Let's look at the High Priestess in the near future. Yeah, it's going to take time. Trust your intuition. I love this. Oh my God, Libra. Even if you're a cross watcher, this is perfect, because you are a match. You are a perfect match. They have met their match. They have met their match, Libra. I love that. Yes, and I do feel there's twin potential here. Even life partnership potential, but I feel like you've been through a rough patch of this person coming at you a little bit less evolved, a little bit more serving their own purposes, and in the near future, your intuition will tell you that it, just like ride it out. Temperance, self-control, restraint, the wisdom of patience, the wisdom to know that in time and with time, all energies come into flow and balance. Your questions will be answered, and the healing you desire and deserve will manifest. So I love that we have the High Priestess here, because it's almost as if to say, you kind of already know what isn't working, what isn't solid or stable, where the instability is, where the insecurities are. Thank God that air conditioning just cut off. They don't let me control it, so it comes on and goes off at will. TMI, I know, but I'm just trying to keep y'all in the loop of my life right now because it's very dramatic. I love you, I really do. Okay, so yeah, you're going to follow your intuition. You're going to be patient. Temperance is also about transmutation, right? We have transformation. That's the realm of Scorpio. We have transmutation, the realm of Sagittarian energy, Jupiter, the planet of expansion. And I feel like you're rising above everything with keeping on the back burner the energy of, hey, if we're going to heal, I got to know the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. This is good, Libra. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarian energy and the Queen of Swords. But it's like this King of Swords has met his match. I'm only saying he because it's a king, and the queen, I'll say she, but the gender doesn't matter. That's fluid, right? But it's really powerful to me that there's something that's being sorted through, worked through, that requires some healing because someone was wishy-washy. You wanted to work through it. You've been waiting patiently, but you're not, forsaking your own worth and value with this Nine of Pentacles. So let's look at the Six of Wands, which is a card of like a triumphant homecoming, some form of reconciliation, a meeting of the minds, and even some measure of a win-win outcome where both of you feel heard and you both kind of walk away or walk forward feeling like you're on solid ground. Six of Wands. If you're gonna jump out of the deck. Priestess again. That feels really good to me because that suggests that you'll know if it's right. Seven of Cups, lots of options. King of Pentacles, maybe some mixed messages coming from the King of Pentacles. So Spirit's letting you know this person may not act like they have any staying power, right? Page of Wands. But they're a keeper. There's potential here for the long haul. We do have the Four of Wands here, and I know that they're icing you out right now. But the King of Pentacles has some warmth to him. So even if you're getting mixed messages, Spirit's sort of telling you trust your intuition, and move toward reconciliation. That may be available to you despite mixed messages or messages to the contrary, I could say. Yeah, I like that I'm seeing this High Priestess move from the near future into the message of from Spirit, because Spirit's saying you've got a win-win outcome if you can sort through the ish that you're dealing with on an emotional level, because this person may be a keeper. Or they may be available to stay. They're just not showing it right now for some reason. Let's look at the Five of Cups and the hidden energies, please. Yeah, they have regrets that they weren't as invested in the connection as you were when they could have been and or should have been. With this Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles underneath, this person is this is a new experience for them. I'm just going to say that. It's a new experience with the Page of Pentacles. Wherever the Page of Pentacles goes, there's something new being learned, or there's first steps taken in a new direction. So this is new for them. That's underneath. But they're looking for clues. They're looking to you to kind of guide them through. That's why I'm saying they've met their match. So that's also why the Nine of Pentacles is here twice, because even though this person has, to some degree, left you hanging, let's just say it. Let's just say it that way. To some degree, they've left you out in the cold, they've left you hanging, they've ghosted you, they've abandoned you, whatever word you want to use. I kind of feel they're looking to you. They have regrets, got it. They know that they were not invested in the connection, but they should have been. And they're looking to you for clues because this is new territory for them. This is something new. So, and when I say new, I don't care if they're, 25 or 65. It doesn't matter. This type of a relationship which is very special and unique and rare, is really new to them, and they've never had to interact on this way. Now, that does not mean that you got to educate everybody that comes to you that doesn't have a clue. But I'm saying, like, it looks like this person has some sincere regrets and is looking to you for some kind of clue as to how to proceed since it's new to them. Let's look at the Queen of Wands. In your hopes and or fears, yeah, you'd like some action. Fears are that the action will bring conflict. And therefore, we've got the Two of Swords underneath. Tick freaking tock. So with the Two of Swords underneath, I feel like you're reaching a crossroads moment here. You're standing in your power, and I feel like you want sort of to, I don't want to say reinvent the relationship, but at least reignite the passion in the relationship. But your fear is that once that happens, you're just going to have more conflict. And the conflict might be an outside source. It could be something that's coming from outside of you, or it could be between you. There could be some kind of disagreement that you're afraid, you have fear will kind of be self-perpetuating. So yeah, you got to get clear on what you're going to do either way. We're either going to kick this off and we're going to reinvent the relationship, or we're going to succumb to some form of chaos, conflict, and instability, and we're not going to make it through. And I feel like with the Two of Swords underneath, you're aware that that's a decision that is yet to be made, but will need to be made. Outcome, Ace of Cups. Hold on. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I think this is a really powerful relationship. Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups came out in the morning musing. So I'm getting confirmation there. There you are, Queen of Wands. This is the love you think it is. It is the relationship you believe it can be. It is clearly not that at the moment. But what's good to know is that what it's not is very painfully evident to this person. And that's half the battle. If they know they didn't give in equal measure to you, and if they're looking to you for some kind of clarity or insight because it's new territory, you now know, okay, well, I was at one point willing to work on it. Is it something that I'm willing to work on now? I don't have to give away my power. I don't have to give away my power. I'm in the driver's seat. I'm in control. That should bring some measure of comfort. But there is so much beautiful energy here available to you here, Libra. This is like the happily ever after on steroids. And you're the one, look at the little black cat at her feet. You're manifesting it. You've got the magic to be able to manifest it. Okay? So you stay in the driver's seat, comfortably independent and autonomous and on your own. That's okay. But if you think you're dealing with a twin and they're just someone who isn't used to this kind of a level of connection, and believe me, these are not easy connections, guys. Y'all say that to me 1,000 times a day in the comments. They're not easy by design. So once you get to that point where you say, am I in it or am I not? If you're in it, crossroads energy. If you're in it, you've got to be willing to overcome the conflicts. You've got to be able to open yourself just enough to meet this person in the middle and give them a little bit of direction, because it seems like that's what they want, or that's what they're open to at the very least, because I think this relationship could go the distance. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading for you here, Libra. Let me tell you the energies that showed up. We've got the Fool is Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles is out twice. That is Virgo energy. We've got King of Swords and Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. High Priestess is out twice. That's Pisces. Temperance is Sagittarian energy too. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Queen of Wands is out twice. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Did I miss anybody? No, I don't think I did. Got it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do in the extended, and there's a link in the description box. I'm going to pull cards for your person. We'll see how they show up in the reading. We'll see what their take is on the situation, what's their perception of what's going on. What are their, how do they see you or think about you or feel about you? What are their intentions towards you going forward? I'll pull another card at the end from Spirit for some advice on how to navigate all that energy, and I'll draw some oracle as well. That's what I have for you. Thanks for joining me. Very full reading here. Lots of really powerful energies. I hope it served you well. I'll see you in the extended. Bye for now.